You know, you may not like to hear this right now, but your words keep circling through my mind, and I'm having this conversation within myself, and I figured, well, why don't you record it and send it to him? I can feel your cry for validation in your most recent post, how you feel unsupported and unappreciated because not many people follow and like and share your thoughts. Just be aware that that is your unconscious speaking. That is your little boy speaking on the inside, that is feeling the wounds of the child, of not having been seen, not having been valued, not having been appreciated as a child. And these wounds, these shadows, they follow you now into your adulthood. You know, this shall I call it begging, this pleading and begging for validation from the outside world is not going to achieve what you desire on the inside. The world is not going to give you the validation and appreciation that you seek. That is why I talk so much about the self, why you have to validate and appreciate yourself from within, why you need to see your own value and your own worth, right? It has to be built and created from the inside out, not from the outside in. And I also understand why you have fallen back into the arms of Jesus, because when the ego feels abandoned like this, then the very least that we can hope for is that Jesus will have our back. I fully comprehend and understand that kind of reaction. But that is only a temporary band-aid. You can ride with Jesus in your sidecar only so long. You will not find fulfillment until you turn the focus and attention to your inner self. I know people are afraid of their self because it's been the source of so much pain. But it is painful because we have ignored and denied the self for so long. The self, the healed self, is the one that truly never forsakes us. And that truly never leaves us, while everyone else might forsake us. Even Jesus might forsake you. That is just a mental bridge that carries us over the waters for a time until we make peace with the self. That's really where the answer is, in your healed self. But you have to go through the process of healing all the disowned parts. You have to go through the process of embracing all the parts about you that you don't like. But when you do that, and you gain yourself, when you gain yourself, you have gained your greatest ally. And these pains of abandonment and rejection and invalidation, they're going to dissipate because you have yourself in your boat, right? Until you love all the parts of yourself instead of denying them and giving them a place at the footstool instead of on the premium seat on the throne, you're going to always have these shadows of not being enough and always needing to rely on Jesus to give you that sense of worthiness. But you have to build your own worthiness. You have to regain your own worthiness. And when you do, that's when your ego will stop crying in self-pity. It will stop crying for attention. It will stop crying for support because you no longer need that support because you're no longer fragmented. You're no longer disowning a part of yourself, you see. While we disown parts of ourselves, we live in enmity with ourselves. And didn't Jesus say that a house divided against itself shall fall? There cannot be harmony and unison established if our conscious self is at war with our unconscious self. So that's where you need to make peace. That's where the truth is. That's where the one is. The life, the way, and the truth. And you are that. You are that.